Faith, Fury, and Firearms, the chilling descent of Minnesota's shooting suspect. Minneapolis, when David Carlson received a cryptic early morning text from his longtime friend, it read like a final goodbye, "I might be dead soon." Within hours, Minnesota would be gripped by a manhunt, and Vance Luther Boelter, a 57-year-old self-described Christian minister and security expert, would be at the center of it. Authorities believe Boelter is responsible for a deadly shooting that claimed the lives of Minnesota State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband, and left State Senator John Hoffman and his spouse wounded. The FBI has offered a reward of up to $50,000 for information leading to his arrest. Described as soft-spoken but intense, Boelter had long cultivated a complex identity. His online presence paints a picture of a man with deep ties to Evangelical ministries, a background in international security, and a history of work in food services. He also claimed experience in volatile regions like Gaza, the West Bank, and southern Lebanon, though none of these assertions have been independently verified. Carlson, who lived with Boelter for over a year in Minneapolis, told Reuters that the man he knew never showed signs of violence. He was Christian, voted for Trump, didn't like abortion, but he wasn't politically angry, Carlson recalled. Still, he admitted to feeling betrayed. "My heart breaks for the victims. His family will carry this pain forever." Boelter had previously been appointed to the governor's Workforce Development Board in 2016 and had recently expressed interest in returning to the U.S. food industry. Just a month ago, he posted on LinkedIn, "I'm exploring opportunities in Texas, Minnesota, Florida, and D.C. Investigators are still working to determine whether Boelter personally knew the legislators. There are confirmed overlaps at public events," said Drew Evans, director of the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. But the depth of those connections remains unclear. Public records show Boelter and his wife were also behind a Christian ministry called Revafirmation. Archived pages from 2011 describe him as a pastor ordained in 1993, committed to spreading the gospel in areas scarred by conflict. He sought out militant Islamists to tell them violence wasn't the answer. One archived page reads, "Now, authorities say Boelter's own life took a violent turn." The motives remain murky, but the chilling text he sent may have been the first warning of a quiet storm that exploded into public tragedy. As Minnesota mourns and searches for answers, a once complex figure now stands as the suspect in a harrowing political shooting that has left a scar on the state, and a haunting question: what led him to pull the trigger?